Hopefully I got this set up properly. We'll see. What is going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Trying something a little bit different today. Doing a Motovlog again. I've got some things ironed out a little bit, but we'll see if we can get even better. I've got a new attachment coming that hopefully I can mount on my backpack or shoulder some way, or helmet or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to find a better setup because I got a DJI Osmo 3, because my original intent with this is just to film more real estate content, but I've been learning I can adapt it for this. Parked on the sidewalk, waiting for people. I hate these intersections. There we go. Hopefully this content's not too bad, the video. It looks pretty good so far. It's a little tricky to set up. It's so bright out. It's a lovely day. It's like 75, 80 degrees out. And I'm going to go tour a property for my client. That's probably better. Because we've had a hard time trying to find what she's looking for. She's looking for something 4 to 5 bedrooms in Burnsville, under 500K, which you wouldn't think, well, it's not that hard. There is plenty of stuff in that kind of bracket per se. However, she really needs it for an assisted living community, because she does small assisted living communities in the South Metro. And so it's a little harder than you think to try and find something that fits that bill, simply because of all of the ADA compliance kind of stuff, and keeping in mind door widths, window openings, accessibility with staircases, just stairs in general. So yeah, it makes it a little tricky, and so we've had a go of it this spring. We found a few things, but have ended up not coming to an agreement. And so, yeah, unfortunately, that's just kind of the way this market is for her right now. Man, it feels like June, July. Jesus. I need to open my zippers. I don't think I ever did. I was too busy with the camera. To work on that in a minute. And I also chose to wear black jeans and dark brown boots in my black gear and my black helmet. So I can't really blame anybody but myself, let's be frank. But it is what it is. I will have to suffer on the streets with my choices. Oh, that one's open. Let's see, can I find the zipper for that one? Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright, well, I'm gonna open this up too so I don't die. Oh man, toasty. Yeah, when it's like, it says 84 on my bike, which I am not surprised at all. Let's get a little more centered. Ugh. The funny thing is, I just dropped my mic in my helmet too. It's just resting against my chin. I don't have it mounted technically, so hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's not as bouncy on this go around too, because I've used the shorter camera mount that originally came with the Osmo. It doesn't charge it. It just is a handle piece, which is a little bit of a bummer, but for how short this is going to be, should be no problem at all. So we'll see how she goes. You get to see how smooth the streets of Minneapolis are, unfortunately. Jesus. Oh man, I had some good news today I wanted to share too. So I've been working with the for sale by owners, trying to get them to work with me, and share just my value as an agent. I mean, that's just what I think is the best way going forward for me personally, and what I feel I can do for people, and just being the best person out there for them. So I go about it in a way of just trying to share tools, resources, experience with them, even if I'm not signed with them as a client, an agent. But my thought process is, if I give and I give and I show my value and I teach them everything I can, then hopefully, if they aren't successful on their own, they will choose to remember me and reach out and list with me. Let's merge on the highway here. She's windy. It picked up the wind today, which sucks. It was so nice this morning. I'm gonna get going. Anyways, where was I? Sorry, new to this whole vlogging, motorcycling, real estate thing. But as I was saying, just helping add value to people if they want to try and do it themselves. I don't blame them. There is an opportunity to maybe save a little bit of money to work with an agent, which, good on you if you can. The more the merrier. I forgot, I can use the HOV lane too. Man, this southern wind is terrible. But anyways, in my experience, what I've done with my clients and been successful with is I made them more money than I cost. So that's why I feel it's kind of goofy. However, I'm never going to yuck somebody's yum. If you think you can do better than me, you do it. I want to see it. And if you end up not being able to be successful, that's okay too. I'm here to support you and help you and get you across that finish line because you want to sell your house. So that's a conversation I hope to have with her. She's got a listing agent. So yeah, circle back. She's got a listing agent. Chose somebody cheaper, and what sounds like what she's telling me is less experienced than I am. And he just wasn't able to tend to her questions and needs, and she just was a little frustrated with it. And then it sounds like almost out of the blue, he decided he wasn't going to work with her anymore, which I was like, oh, that's not common, frankly. Most agents are determined enough, let's just say, to not let an opportunity like that go. So what that tells me is he didn't fully understand who he was working with, and also doesn't have maybe the patience or maybe the skill. Who knows? I'm not here to dog another agent because they're not the right fit for somebody. It happens. Trust me, I vet people. I do not work with everybody. That's very intentional, because I know who I'm good at working with, and certain people, certain personalities that I don't jive with, I either refer to somebody that I know would be a great fit, or I just don't engage in those kind of conversations, because I know I'm not the right one, and that's okay. I'm never going to be the right one for everybody. And just knowing that as a person is something that I wish more people could understand, is not everybody's going to love you. You're not going to be the right person for everybody. And just know that there's other people to do that job. So he's decided that there's other people to do that job. So she called me, asked me questions. I had to be very cautious and smart with my answers, because simply in Minnesota you can get a lot of trouble trying to coerce clients away from signed agency, and that's not something I ever want to do, ever intend to do. I feel like it would be really terrible behavior if anybody did it to me. Like, I treat others how I want to be treated, frankly. And so if somebody did that to me, you're sure as shit I would go after you legally for that kind of actions. So I was very smart in what I talked about. I told her I can't talk about some things that she asked me questions about, because it just wasn't acceptable. I wasn't going to touch those subjects. But I did tell her multiple times that if you end up having a canceled contract and you do end up going on the market, you have my phone number. You talk to me when you need, and we can go from there. But I'm not going to tell you or convince you to do anything otherwise. Like, that decision is completely up to you and your realtor and how you want to proceed. And I left it at that. So maybe, what are we doing? Why are you braking in the HOV lane in front of me with nobody in front of you? So maybe in Lakeville I'll have a listing here in the next few weeks. It's a gorgeous property. It's right near one of the lakes. I would love to have it as a listing. So we'll just see if it pans out into something. And if not, I've been living by the motto, you can't lose anything you don't have. So if I don't have it, no loss to me. So it's not that big of a deal. It helps me, as an agent, you deal with a lot of failure in that sense. Like, you deal with a lot of rejection, a lot of no's, a lot of things that just don't go your way. And you just got to capitalize on the amount that does and help convert it and make sure that to grow that percentage. So to be hung up on stuff that I never actually had would be dumb. So yeah, good choice. So yeah, fun stuff. And then another for sale by owner reached out to me again, which I thought was great. I offered her my, again, help and services, and I think I just have to read it again, but she's like, oh, I'm an attorney or something. So, which is just fine. Perfect, good for you. You can do the paperwork then. You can take care of all of it. So, I'm still going to offer her help if she wants, free of charge. Like, send her some paperwork if she wants, or whatever, some tips. Why not? If she's interested, great. I'd rather build relationships with people, even if it's not a listing, because you never know where that would go. Every opportunity is something worth pursuing to me. I don't have enough business to be picky in that sense. So yeah. Man, the wind is strong. I've been trying to stick to 70-ish, and I keep getting pushed down, so I'm in the HOV lane, I like to go a speed that is acceptable for all. And if it's not acceptable for all, then I will move over. But up here it looks like we've got some traffic because of construction. Whoop, whoop. It is the season in Minnesota for road construction. 35 is under construction. The portion of 169 I take is not, fortunately. However, it doesn't have an HOV lane, so I can't take advantage of it, which is kind of sucky, but it is what it is. I've been trying to go through more of Chaska-Chan over to 212, just because it's a nicer drive too, but whatever. So, yeah, this is my exciting commute. This is why my rear tire is square. There's no curves. And I'm on a, like, sport bike, for example, a street triple. This bike is made for the corners, and I don't do it justice, unfortunately, but it's such a sweetheart of a bike that I could not pass up having one of my own. Oh yeah, here's the brake lights. Turn on my brake lights. Easy pass is closed ahead. I was wondering how far it goes. It is what it is. People, you go to the end of the line. It keeps traffic moving, the better. And I know a lot of smooth-brained individuals will argue with me, but you are wrong. And I will fight you in the comments with knowledge and fact that zipper merging is more efficient for everyone. So use all lanes until you can't use any of them. Thank you for the PSA and listening to this announcement. Oh, it wants me to take that. Oh, perfect. I'm looking at my nav right now, and I've got to go over to the far right lane. Awesome. Motorbike. You gonna let me over? I'll just keep going. A motorbike does whatever a motorbike can. He doesn't want to. That's too bad. Because I'm going to move over here. I'll move over here. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. I love people that don't want you to zipper merge. And granted, if I was my pickup truck, I would have been a lot less cordial in that situation. But I'm not. And I'm not going to fight you in your car. If you step out of your car and you want to fight me with it, sure. I've got carbon fiber knuckles and a helmet on. I'll take that bet any day. I don't care who you are. But just to be rude because you don't like that people are actually doing what's smart and helps traffic, go jump off a cliff. Sincerely. I'm actually to exit early, it looks like, but that's okay. Because I can zip around here to get where I need to and not deal with those idiots. Beautiful. Man, the wind really kicked up this afternoon. Got a state trooper just sitting between the bridge. Yeah, this is not something new that people are doing. Found a few people avoiding all that traffic. Oh man. I'll behave and wait for this guy. Oh, didn't see him there. Oh, and he's not going very fast, but we'll go around this one. Ooh, railroad. Oh, it's nasty. Ah, so dusty and windy and hot. Good thing global warming's not real, everybody. That's why it's 85 degrees in the beginning of May in Minnesota. And if you're unaware, this is not temperatures we usually expect until late June, July at earliest, usually July. Then we're dealing with this garbage. So yeah, I enjoy it for the ability to ride my motorcycle, and that is it. Other than that, you can keep your hot weather in Arizona and Florida, Georgia. I don't want it. Much love. And you ran the stop sign. At least do a little bit of like a fake stop, like a California roll, but nope, just gone. Perfect. I will get to my showing right on time. And the funny thing is, it's just me, so. Oof. Sure, it's just 83 out? My goodness. That's the thing a lot of people don't realize when they get into riding, is the ambient heat that you have to deal with from the cycle, from other vehicles, from the asphalt, from wearing gear, a bag, everything. You're exposed to the sun. This is not a cool, comfy experience like in your car that's air conditioned. And then getting mad at me in traffic for making moves and keeping myself cool and efficient and getting out of your way. So, yeah. Again, I will fight you with facts and reason if you ever want to argue that point. Bikes are more efficient, better for the environment, better for traffic. People are just too lazy to learn or not able. That's okay. If you're not able, that's fine. I strongly feel everybody should drive at least a manual car. Like all cars should be manual. If you're able to drive it. Obviously automatics if you're disabled of some sort. But and no adaptive cruise, none of that garbage. Because frankly, people are too distracted. They think they're too important to focus on driving the task at hand. Their large, thousands of pound vehicle going multiple miles per hour. They think they're too good for that. And cars have gotten too safe because of it, which is great. We need less people getting hurt, but we need more people paying attention. So, most experienced cyclists I've listened to and heard of and talked to do it because we enjoy the drive itself. And just want to have fun while we do it, because we're not going to sit on our phones and watch YouTube or text pretty people, pretty girls, pretty boys, whatever. We're here to ride and enjoy the drive. Look at that cyclist right there. Stop, go. Dump truck. Oh, you're gonna pull up? Good choice, sir. That is a wise choice. Because by the time you would have made that decision, I would have been behind you. And it wouldn't really cut me off, but it wouldn't have been very convenient. Oh, and he's turning right there. Yeah, he didn't need to pull in front of me. Down to second, squeak the brakes, and in we go. Oh man, my backpack is so packed, overpacked. I can't wait to take it off and not need it. That's the worst thing about riding a bike, like my bike especially, is I don't have any boxes like my old bike did. And it was so nice because I could just throw things in the side boxes and never have to wear a backpack. It was very convenient. My back appreciated it. But this bike, I unfortunately decided not to do that. Hopefully at our next office I can buy a new computer and just leave it there at the office, because I have a computer at home. Oh, here it is. It's right up the hill. Oh no, it's right here. Here she is. Beaut. We made it. I survived, everybody. So far, so good. Let's get her in neutral. Yeah, the fans are even on. Oh, well, that's going to end it for this ride. I appreciate your time if you watched all the way through. And thanks for watching my second motovlog, guys. I'll see you in the next one.